Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And for this video, I wanted to talk about goals. We are kind of creeping around the end of the year, and normally we talk about New Year's resolutions and new things we want to do, what we want to accomplish next year. And I feel like we don't have to wait until January. We don't have to wait until January 1st. I feel like we need to start now and get it going. And I kind of want to talk about some of my goals that I want to accomplish, and maybe some habits that I want to actually start having and creating into the new year. Um, I love to read. I actually ended up getting a new book today. A new book, and this is the book, Atomic Habits. I heard this is a really great book. I love habits. I love setting new ones every month. I love having successful habits. I love habits that push me and make my life a little bit easier, much better. Um, one thing, one of my biggest goals, and I'm hoping and praying that I can get this done by the end of next year, and it's to be completely financially free, besides my home. Um, which is possible. I'm close. There. My goal is to even get it mid-year, but that's one of my goals, is to be financially free outside of my house and no longer having debt, being able to receive income and not worrying about paying loans and credit cards. Um, I want to be able to accomplish that, and that's one of my biggest things, and one of my biggest goals is to be financially free. um, I want to be able to read more books in business and finance. I want to be able to expand my financial um, knowledge. A lot of you guys might relate to me, because who doesn't want financial freedom? Who don't want to be able to receive their checks and not worry about if they're gonna have money left over to pay, after their bills are paid, or if they have enough money to pay their bills. Um, I would like to make a few videos of steps that I've taken throughout the years and things that I've learned to kind of help you guys out in getting closer to your steps. Um, the holidays are coming around, and it started, as you get older, you start realizing like how much money you spend, definitely during the holidays, to get almost everyone that you care about a gift, and it's a lot. And now, in the type of environment that we're in, everything that's going on this year, it's kind of hard to really think about, okay, is it smart for me to spend this much money, or kind of just like really thinking about what's important. Are gifts really important, or is it quality time? um, Small gifts, besides really huge gifts that people might use for a little bit and then just no longer use it. Being smart and realizing like where your money should go. And I feel like, the way I grew up, finances is something that we really didn't really talk about. And I know a lot of people never had that conversation, or kind of learn things on their own, and it's kind of like, you learn on your own and you make mistakes, and you get older and you're still paying for those mistakes. And I'm really grateful that I didn't have that many like really big mistakes, but I've done my mistakes and I've learned from them, and now I'm smarter, and I've learned so much, because there's so much knowledge there in the palms of your hands on financial freedom. Um, it takes a lot of work, a lot of determination, and sometimes does it suck? Yes, because you have to remember what you're really going for. Um, Being financially free is my goal, and that's something that, when I really want something, or if I feel like, you know I'm starting to feel very overwhelmed and I want to spend money and stuff like that, I have to remember, like, right now, I take that sacrifice and not getting the things that I want, because later in life I can get everything that I want. I want to live a life that I dreamed about, and you can do it too. Um, there's some books that I've read, and I'll leave that down below for you guys to kind of look and see, and maybe even pick up and read, and kind of take the steps into being financially free. Um, Budgeting and um, you know, cutting out certain things out of your life, and managing your time, and being able to pick up jobs, or maybe pick up more hours. And those are things that um, I had to do on my own. And also, when I got married, me and my husband also had to become really smart and kind of have a conversation of things that we want financially. And that is something that a lot of people don't do. You need to have that conversation to yourself or to your spouse, and kind of see where you guys are in your financial literacy, or see where you guys want financially, so you guys can accomplish those goals together. Friends and families as well. um, that's a conversation that needs to happen, basically. um, so this video, like I said, I kind of wanted to talk about the goals and habits for today. um, I've kind of been, you know over the last year, this year basically, I've been reading a book mostly once a month. Not once a month, but one book a month or so, depending how big the book is. Learning a new language, in the process of learning German and touching up on my Spanish. Um, Working out is a thing that I've, over the last couple months, I've kind of gotten into, and I bet at a great routine. Eating healthy. I want to tighten up on some of my habits for today. I want to kind of change things around now that I have more time in my hands. I feel like this is a journey that we can do together, and it's drinking green juice in the morning, reading a chapter of a book, um, actually thinking about taking time into investments, because that's something that I really love to do, and I kind of want to add that into my routine in my life. Which, not buying investments every single day, but looking into different investments, doing the research, taking the time, and seeing what's out there, what's happening, how can it, help me make my money to live the life that I want, to help others live a life that they've dreamed of, and feel like they don't have the knowledge, or they don't have examples, or they feel like it's too hard. um, I live a lifestyle right now that I've never dreamt of ever. um, and I would like to share that with you. I like to share some of the things that I've done to get there, and I hope this video kind of encourage you to kind of stop what you're doing, and kind of reassess where you are right now, and push yourself to do what you want to do. Take that first step. If it's just researching, if it's watching videos on what you want to do, or figuring out a book that you want to read in the subject that you want to learn about, or that you're pursuing a job in, or a career, whatever it is. I want this to be a wake up call, because we shouldn't have to wait for January 1st. We shouldn't have to wait until we're done with this, or we're, once I get to this point, then I'll do this. No, start now. There's no better time than now. Um, we're all afraid of taking that first step, but that first step is what needs to be taken to get to where we want to be. Um, there's a lot of things that are going on, and we need to take this opportunity to get going. It's that time right now. Take the time to reassess where you are, what you want in your life, and take the first step. If it's writing a list, if it's writing notes for yourself on things that you want to do, if it's reaching out to people, whatever it is, take that step. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. And please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Bye.